Hi there, my name's Sam. I'm a director of engineering at GitLab, and I'm going to show you how to configure Ally to track the progress closing GitLab issues through an integration. So this is something that I've found to be very useful in our usage of Ally. So I'll just take you through the workflow. So I'm going to add an objective. Okay, that was a little surprising. Usually I guess I do it like this. So I'll call this track closed issues. So that's my goal name. Then here you have to know to add a metric. And I was a little confused at first what this meant, but I'll show you what you do. So here I'd say closed issues and set a target. So let's say that I want to have 10 issues closed, and I know that in the search that I'm going to set up after, there's already 5 closed. So this is also a little bit awkward setting up where you have to kind of know how many are closed so that you can set a target based on that. Then what you do is you go into progress here, automatically from data source, and I search for GitLab. And that takes me to this screen here. What I'd want to do now is search for a project ID. So, oops, we'll quit Slack here. And then this is also can be a little bit awkward here. I'll just go and do this live, show you how to do it. So if I say GitLab, GitLab org, GitLab, then I can get that project ID right here. So copy that to the clipboard, go back over here, search for, you can also search by name, but I find that doesn't work very well. And then you can pick milestone or assign to. What I found most useful is to use the labels. So one thing that we have been tracking pretty closely in our goals is this InfraDev label, which is kind of availability focused work. It can take a minute for these to load. I can pick that. And then maybe I want to scope it to a group here. So because all of our issues are labeled by group. So say here I'm looking for pipeline execution, which is one of our verify groups, just as an example. So, and then what you want to do also is set what the status is that you're looking for. So in this way, in this one, I'm setting it up so that they'll, like, the goal is around closing issues. You could also set it up to have less open issues. If you have a set of work that you want to make sure all those issues get closed, you could say I have a goal of 0 open issues for this search. But here I'll choose closed, and it's nice that there's a link here. You can then click through after you've done all that and see these are the issues. What I would typically do here is say, oh, we've got 10 open, 30 closed. So now I have to go back, I guess, hit next here. And then I can go back to outcome and I can say, okay, well, I'm starting at 30 closed. The target is 40 closed. Let's say we're starting at 28, and then we'll get to see that we made a little progress as we set this up and update it. And then I'll leave alignment out. That doesn't really matter for this demo. So now I hit create. And what's neat about this is then when we have this here, we can basically track that, as these issues are closed, we make progress. I guess we have 34 closed issues. Maybe this looks like 30 to me, but I'm slightly confused by that. Try to go back into edit here. 28, 40, progress. And you can get here and get into the view issues. Let's see if that's the same. It could be that this information is a little bit out of date. I think it doesn't sync always real time, although I think that there is a way that you can force it to sync. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, I can't remember how to do that. Maybe it's under edit. More options. I just saw it a little while. Well, anyway, you can kind of see I found that it does seem to work. I'm not sure why those numbers don't quite match, but maybe they'll come back into sync there. But yeah, that's how you set that up to track opening or closing of issues in GitLab as part of your OKRs.